to another episode of SRBTV. I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And on today's episode, we have finally reached the end point for now for Runaways, and now we're talking about the season finale episode.
Yes.
Which I will figure out the title right now.
Runaways Season 1, Episode 10, Hostile.
Wish you would have told me that when I said that.
Too late.
So, previously, ships began.
Oh yes, last
Ships
episode.
began hard.
Really hard. With Gert and Chase, and then
people figuring everything out. People forgiving Chase for his actions in episode 8.
Yes.
And now it's the Runaways versus the parents.
The parents, pretty much a showdown that showdown that's been building. That's actually been building up for a while now.
Now, as the parents, as now the kids are trying to stop Jonah's plans of drilling for the minerals that could potentially wipe out all of Los Angeles.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I think they're going to come to a consensus and help each other out to stop Jonah. But for now, that's where we last left off. Is the standoff between the two as they try to fill up the hole. But oh my God, forget Nico's mom pretty much. Yeah. Tina took the staff back.
And we still got that one guy that's still sitting in the car, which is
yeah, he's gonna come up at some point.
It feels like he's gonna get stuck in the middle somehow.
Because look, after what happened, experiencing the first attack from the Runaways, it's like
I feel like it's gonna happen again, where he's gonna run in at the wrong time, you know,
or at the right time. We'll have to,
who knows?
We'll have to wait and see.
Mm-hmm.
But for the most part, I think what may happen is like they stop Jonah, they stop the drill from happening, they finish him off, but they still use the grounds for the school. For the actual school. So let's just get this going. Yeah. We'll be able to give you what our thoughts are on the season finale, and also overall the season itself that we got through, of what we thought of it completely. But let's just dive right into this, get this over with, and just charge on through for the season finale for Runaways Season 1, Episode 10, Hostile. So here we go. It's out!
Here we go!
I love it. It's like a superhero.
Looks like all your kids have a little something extra.
I'm not Gert. Alright, she's just a regular kid.
Nope.
Disobeyed me. Good call.
That could have only come from one place.
Didn't mean to bring you all up to speed on that.
I got this.
No!
Fine. If that's how they want to play, then let's
bring it. You need to get that away from her. There you go.
I can help her.
She better doing that.
Yep. Oh shit.
Hey, look, his chest glows. I wonder if his action figure does that.
I swear, Jonah, if you hurt my son...
Jonah, this isn't necessary. Please?
Oh shit, Dr. Dream's glowing. Ow! Bring it! Come on, girl, wake up.
They're still moving forward. It's like we ain't backing down. Fuck yeah! Come on, girl.
Come on, wake up.
It's like they ain't backing down. They're still moving forward.
They're doing something their parents haven't done.
They grew a pair.
They're standing up to them.
Yeah!
Snuffles. I love this caption for Snuffles.
can do it, I can do it too.
Beam struggle! Beam struggle!
Beam struggle!
Dragon Ball Z did it for. Oh, whoa!
Shit!
Space-time continuum beam struggle!
Yeah, who the hell is that guy?
Whoa! I feel like this is where the rest of the entire budget went into the finale of this.
Of course.
Fuck, that's a way to start the
So they did
episode.
start off with like a big.
Yeah, but he goes to show you that parents are afraid to take on Joe. The kids don't give a fuck.
That's why I love
They
it.
are
So
trying to protect their home.
They're trying to protect their home and what they stand for in a way. And that's why I love how they just stood up and they were just like, we ain't backing down. We're coming forward at you. You know, so at least we know there's more to her ability than just a bright light type of thing, you know?
Yeah, she can do beams.
Yeah.
She can fire laser beams.
Yeah.
Apparently it caused a rip in the space-time continuum from the looks of it. So that wasn't a beam show at the end. That was like, we just opened something.
I think again, the guy who's watching pretty much right now, he's waiting for his waiting for his moment at this point. You know, he's like, I'm gonna wait because it seems there's a lot.
The only person who really knows about Jonah is Carolina and Chase.
Yeah.
Come on, Nico. You gotta be smart. I mean, look at us.
It's true. We gotta think smart.
Yeah. We're missing someone.
I agree with her. I'm sorry. I'm on Nico's side. You know, you said we were family. We gotta see if she's okay. If she would survive.
Yeah. They disappeared.
Guys!
We gotta get going.
We gotta get going.
They're coming! Go, 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 go.
Let's go. Yeah, you too, Rocker Boy.
They disappeared.
Come on. That's gotta be a little funny.
Yeah.
Wow.
Did you know a chicken costs $8?
I had to go to Whole Foods.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. I need to save every cent we have with us, but I need to keep her fed, or honestly, I don't know what's gonna happen. Phase 1 of the mission's complete.
What's next? What's next is goodbye. Someone isn't coming on the rest of the mission.
What? But she's good. She doesn't chase squirrels. She poops in the trees. We're a team.
Oh, don't say no
Okay,
to
let's
the
vote on
dinosaur.
it.
Keep the dinosaur. I'm for keeping
Molly?
the dinosaur. Dinosaur, help.
It's not safe, Gert.
Got the large
Will
lizard.
be caught, or she will.
But I like the dinosaur. Don't get rid of the dinosaur.
I'll find you.
It
We have a
sucks.
connection. You're the Costello to my Abbott.
Oh.
Starboat to my Groucho. The old lace to my arsenic.
It sucks.
Goodbye, old lace.
Well, we'll see again.
Hopefully, I don't know where it goes from here.
We'll see.
Okay, he understands. I guess.
In a way, I understood going. You must stay hidden.
That's fine. That sucks though. That was her biggest contribution, to be honest.
Yeah. I think we'll see him come back again. I think he was, when the right time's right.
Sometimes they, run away.
Yeah, except these kids aren't coming back. Same time of year. Every year.
Don't you think it's kind of too
That
obvious?
doesn't mean that
Carolina might be next.
Leslie wouldn't hurt one of her congregants, let alone her own daughter.
Maybe not, but that weirdo Jonah would.
He's in control now, not Leslie. Jonah? Leslie's father's friend? Look, every day I come to work at the church is a day I feel at home. The Deans are my family. And the Gabborim, they helped get my life together when no one else would. Now a bunch of weird kids and bad wigs tell me it's all a sham. Can I have my coffee back?
Absolutely. I think I might actually like this.
I
like how they all went. Yeah, no, you can go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself. I think I actually like this.
Be grateful to him. But I think you know the truth. I'm your father.
No, it's not possible. The
Always
truth
hungry
is
for
possible.
answers.
Sorry.
I don't feel quite so alone. Maybe I could give you that gift.
I have a gift here. It's called.
Check it out. Just for a couple of days. Safe place to sleep, take a shower. Plenty of room for everybody. Come on.
Ah, that's how they're getting in. That's how they're gonna get in.
Yeah, obviously Jonah told us.
No, Leslie, whatever's down there,
It's a lie?
What?
You didn't know.
So, it's not minerals. It's something else.
so I guess Jonah keeps secrets from you too.
People keep it secret from everybody.
I know, at this point it's like it's a gigantic deep hole of secrets from each other.
Does this mean you've changed your mind?
They're requesting us.
It means stop talking and follow me. Now.
I think he's starting to put two and two together. He probably did a little bit of...
He probably did some research himself, which...
Vaughn, surprised to see you down here. Is there a problem?
No. Not at all. It's just that there's something special about these two. Leslie will be very interested in them.
They are special indeed. Leslie will be very happy.
What did they write down to make him look so special?
Someone who will change your life. Wish I could trade places with you right now.
Wait, what? What makes him special? What, that his name is Chase and her name is Molly? Stuff you used to do in the 60s?
He did that for a reason. Because he blurred them out to show the back of their heads.
If they find her.
Oh, she gets to talk to both sides of the
Oh
coin.
shit.
Oh, that's not what he said.
It's not. What did he say?
Well, he really likes you. And he
Are you sure he was talking about me? Not that it matters.
Yeah, it does.
He could play Cupid
That's
this
a lot,
episode.
I know, pretty much.
If nothing else, someone should come out of all this with a healthy relationship.
When she's well enough, I'll let you know.
Not good enough. My son is missing.
Yeah, he's right. We're right out in the corner.
This isn't some street corner in Compton. Don't just
Racist.
walk in here and make demands.
Shit, man. Even the parents were running to a wall.
You need to trust me.
I don't trust that face at all. That's not the face you trust. That's the face you go, get away from my kids or I'm calling the cops.
Yeah.
I think we should all take a moment to reconsider our agreement.
Jesus Christ.
Do make sure you get your parking validated. First 2 hours are free.
Julian, man, always knows how to play.
He does a good job.
Play a complete villain's dick. Oh, he's so good at it. Or they're on a watch list.
This is Leslie's private chamber.
That's right, that could be it. They're on like a watch list.
The problem is, only Leslie knows the code.
No problem. I brought a code breaker.
I brought a cool breaker.
Now I'm freaking out. Yep, I'm walking away.
Yeah, I'm walking away! Yep, I'm walking away!
I'm out.
You okay?
Oh, I don't even know what that means anymore.
You don't look so good. Just a little weak. I didn't think I'd ever see you guys again.
They made it. Caroline and her friends got away.
Oh, he brought it to her.
It was Leslie that helped out. It was Vaughn.
I cherish your loyalty.
Vaughn brought it to her.
They mentioned Jonah was in charge now. That's not right, is it?
Uh-oh.
No,
She's gonna change
that's
it.
not right at all.
I'm the head bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
I love how that guy's like, okay, yeah, back to normal life.
What's next? Mission accomplished.
Let me know what's next. Was that from Leslie?
I don't know.
Just gonna look the other way.
I was gonna
look at
What
the
you
other way.
did for us was epic.
Yeah, well, what you guys did for me was pretty epic too.
You should have run. Some of us wanted to. Not you.
Get that romantic music going on.
Shut up! We're gonna kill the mood. Aww. Wait. If this ain't like the last episode, saying, oh, 1 second, 5 seconds later. You know. Yay for them.
Where's Alex? I don't know.
He was here a minute ago.
Ah, shit.
Oh my god. That little shit when I called his parents.
And worse.
Oh yeah, about 15 kids worse.
Her daughter,
Oh, could you?
Amy.
When Amy hacked.
Oh, damn!
And worse. That's like when she's like, and worse.
So did Jonah.
So it was Jonah. We already confirmed it. It was Jonah.
Sacrifice tapes? I don't think so. But Jonah wanted to be sure. He said he was going to just talk to her.
Yeah!
Find out what she knew.
How could
Scare her
that
enough
work
to
out?
keep quiet. I didn't believe him. I sent her a text hoping that she would get it in time, but
She was the one who sent that text.
She was the one who sent the text.
God damn, look at the father, just like.
if we killed you tonight in this basement,
Would you even care?
no one would ever know.
Oh, that too.
But then you wouldn't be able to get close enough to kill Jonah.
True that.
And that's why we're all here, isn't it?
You live for now.
For now.
That's the look she's giving her right now. You live for now. Okay, so both sides agree. Jonah needs to be stopped. So there's one common thread.
I'm glad you were able to set aside your anger. Very, very interesting.
Uh-oh. It's starting to happen. It's starting to decay again. Because of all the power you use against Carolina. It's starting to decay again. So whoever this being is, he needs it to remain omnipotent. Oh, he got him a gun. Okay, sure.
Because think about it, he's the only one that really, besides Gert,
Yeah.
you know, doesn't have anything special.
He's smart to the group.
Yeah, that's what he is.
It doesn't matter. I got what I needed.
Cash. And a gun. And a gun.
Oh, that must be some friend.
Because they both agreed his father needs to be stopped. That's probably why.
They both agreed.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Yeah.
You can't will that thing to ring.
You probably gave him more information to help him try to bring your father down.
I'm about to make a call. Call that'll change everything.
What do you mean? We can't risk Alex getting hurt. Or any of those kids. None of this is their fault.
I know. That's why I'm gonna get him to safety. And then we go to war.
He's gonna call the other guy that.
We'll see.
I'm never gonna get to here. Old Lace.
Here's Old Lace.
Wait, I'm sorry, that's her name.
Breaking news right now. An Amber Alert has just been issued for Molly Hernandez.
Oh,
She was reported
shit.
missing from her home in Montebello. Detective Flores says the LAPD believes she has fallen in with
the detective that's on their payroll.
Interest in the death of Destiny Gonzalez.
What?
As you may recall, the Gonzalez death was ruled an accidental drowning. Now the LAPD is calling it a homicide.
They're blaming Molly!
This case should contact the police immediately.
Holy shit.
My friend was for Destiny. Those assholes. If I got kidnapped, I would know.
They just made us America's most wanted.
Yep.
Wait, so is that what the father did?
Guys, we gotta go.
Is that what the father did? Is that what
I don't
Alex's
know.
father
I don't
did?
know.
What do we do?
We run.
We run.
The dinosaur's still in the dumpster!
So that means now they literally have to start going wherever.
Damn it, I was hoping for a change of scenery for season 2!
Yep, right behind.
That sucks. That sucks. Earthquake Watch is LA next.
Is LA next? Earthquake watch.
So, the Runaways have officially run away. Far.
So
Not too far.
Not too far, yeah. So that seems like that's what Alex's father did, pretty much. That was the only way he knows. This is the only way we know we can keep them in LA.
It'll keep them to know where they are is if they can't leave LA.
If they can't leave LA.
I mean, there's still multiple ways you can leave LA.
So it's a matter of them trying to literally try to get a vehicle or something like that and try to
They did have a vehicle.
But you know what I mean, though, where it's like they need to drive, and probably just need to drive and just drive wherever the road can take them at this point. But
this was a good finale. It slowed down a bit after the high octane opening with them facing off against the parents and Jonah.
Mainly just Jonah, pretty much.
Yeah, we got some new things. We learned some new things about whatever's down there not being about minerals, but like a life form. And
it looks like something that's living down there.
And maybe the key to actually making Jonah
go away.
Jonah not go away, but make Jonah like not have to sacrifice consistently.
Well, that too, but mainly pretty much now that it's up to them to try to figure out, how to use this against Jonah. That's what they're trying to do. That's what the parents are trying to do. Use whatever's down there against him. That's their plan now.
Well, yeah, their plan is to stop Jonah flat out. So Leslie finally admitted to killing Amy, which you can tell on Tina's face. I think Tina just came full circle for me by the end of this season. And for the most part, yeah, we've now set up what's going to happen, more or less going to happen now.
Yeah.
Where each group schools are, which their consensus is both stopping Jonah. And pretty much preventing Jonah from the kids' goal is preventing Jonah from drilling into whoever's down there, and then the parents' goals are just to flat out stop Jonah.
Yeah, in a way, that's what's going on here, and so it's just getting very interesting where they're going to next. Where they're gonna be going to next. I mean, the question is, are they gonna still try to? At this point, are they still gonna try to stay in LA, or are they literally gonna try to find a way to get out of there?
There's still, that's what I don't get. There's still a way they can leave LA.
They can leave LA.
There's still a way. Like, they can't take a bus, they can't take the airport, but you know what? There's still a way they can escape.
Yeah, exactly. There's still a way, pretty much, where they can.
I mean, last time I checked, the worst they got to worry about is just getting through paying for tolls.
That's about it. I mean, especially hiding Molly.
Like, they're not trying to head to Mexico. I mean...
And anyway, the Amber Alert is only for, Molly. That's who it's for.
Oh yeah, but don't forget they also showed her so-called accomplices, which were the rest.
No, they never showed the pictures of them.
No, they did. You have to go back. When they showed her afterwards, they showed the their faces as well.
Because I didn't see that.
Yeah,
part.
rewind it.
I didn't see that part, but they continue though.
Rewind it. Yeah, it's nice that Caroline and Nico, they saved Caroline. That was good. I guess we'll see the more external powers later, but like, fuck.
Yeah, but it's just to the extent pretty much. And like I said though, was it Lace pretty much? Like I said, he's gonna keep his distance pretty much. The Raptor is gonna keep his distance, following.
And it's easy to see too that Jonah's just using Caroline's father's love for her as an advantage to him to find her.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just very interesting. And like I said, he finds the most weakest part of you and uses that against you just to use you. You know, Frank doesn't realize that just yet. And that's how come Leslie just realized that as well, going, crap, that's what we're dealing with. So, okay.
It shows the rest of them.
So, but either which way, they have multiple ways of getting out of there. They do. And I'm pretty sure they got to start coming up with ideas of how to get out of LA, because there's different multiple ways, and Alex can easily use. I mean, they probably have to do some stuff for his father's old gang, but they could probably use the old gang to try to help them at least get out of there safely somehow.
This is the problem I have. It's not that difficult. It's not gonna be that difficult for them to, I don't know, hotwire a car, figure out how to hotwire a car, get a van, get everybody in, and then drive out of LA. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
That's if I have one pet peeve with the season finale, it's like, okay, there's an Amber Alert out for them. They can't really go out much, but you know what? They can still steal a truck. They can still get in it and still get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, they can still drive. They can still drive as far as they can away from here.
I still am not seeing. That's the only thing that bugs me about seeing. I'm still not seeing the issue with them still getting out of LA.
That's the thing, because I don't see that. Like I said, I'm hoping they do get out of LA. That's the one big thing. I hope they really get out of there and start moving forward to somewhere else. Yeah. But, I don't. That's the only
aside
as well.
Aside from that, there were some funny moments, like with the guy in the coffee shop. Then there was the Nico playing Cupid with both Chase and Gert. Yeah, that was fun. But I think aside from that nitpick, I thought it was a good finale, and it's definitely sad for what's the come in season 2. Now, speaking of this season,
overall, okay, now we completed our what we thought of this episode, the season finale. Now the overall season itself, what we thought of it.
It started out slow at first. I mean, it was building up to something.
It started off strong but slow. Pretty much, it had a really good strong opening, but then it was still slow.
I would kind of disagree. I think it started off slow. I don't think it was a strong. I think it was good, but I don't think it was a strong opening.
I thought it was a
slow. It was a bit of a slow opening, but by like the 3rd or 4th episode is when it finally started picking up pretty much.
The only reason I said it's a strong opening only because pretty much the way they pretty much got the information out there while still trying to give out the story. They got the characters developed pretty much like immediately. Like, okay, who's this person? Who's that? It's like we kind of got to see each person. So that's why I said it was a strong opening. And that's why I said, that's why I said, character-wise, it was a strong opening, but story-wise, it was just, it was a bit slow until, like you said, like the 3rd episode, we're like, okay, this is now starting to pick up more. Yeah. So that's why I said, to me, that's what I thought. And throughout the season, even after episode 3, it was like each episode was a strong episode. It was, it dived into each little thing every now and then, whether it was with the parents or it was with the teenagers. Yeah,
we won't go. Okay, we'll split up the groups because I don't want to go strictly each and every character. But we'll start with the parents. At first it seemed like, of course,
they had evil intentions,
and as you got to find out more about them, like. They all came from like some different and others.
Some were had difficult backgrounds, and some were already in a higher background.
Some of them were automatically stereotyped and things like that. Like Tina, we are automatically thought back. She was a complete bitch, and she was always gonna be a complete bitch.
And then her character evolved from you saw her more of her bitch side to more, like you said, like there's like 180 with her, where it's like a complete circle.
They start around like when she finally forgave Robert. Pretty much.
Yeah, she did all that, and then all of a sudden she went right back to bitch mode all of a sudden.
Which you don't blame her considering what Jonah Leslie did to Amy.
So you can see that she does able. It's like she is able to control her emotions, but then there are times when it's like you get on the wrong side with her, you're gonna see the dark side of her.
Yeah, I think it's hard to justify what the parents have done, but you can also see why they still regret it. I mean, the kids have every right to never forgive them.
In a way,
technically killed 15 people.
Yeah.
They technically killed 15 people. They were a part of it. There's no doubt.
There's no coming back from that.
There's no coming back from that. You know, as much as they'll love you, they'll never forget what you did to those kids. Those runaways.
You know, and now that, you know, the parents are realizing, you know, what we've been doing, it's like, okay, we gotta make this up somehow. So in a way, you know, it's like they're trying to redeem themselves. But even by the end of the season, it's like they're starting to realize we gotta take Jonah down at any possible way.
Yeah.
You know, no matter what things we have against each other.
Yeah, but here's the difference, and this will transition to the kids, is that they were always afraid.
Yeah.
But when it came to the kids, they knew the right thing to do. That's why sometimes people say it's always smart to have a young mind around.
Yeah, exactly.
A young mind around to see things from a broader perspective. So the kids don't have no fear against Jonah, pretty much.
No, they didn't.
They are trying to protect
you can tell
their
even even up to that finale episode, this finale episode, where you saw that no matter what Jonah did to them, they got back up and they still moved forward. We were like, you know, it's like we're not backing down. You know, it's like we're not afraid compared to the parents who have no idea what's really truly going on and we're just afraid because they don't want to. Because especially what happened to Mommy's parents. They're like, they don't want anything to happen to them, but at the same time, they do want to stop this. They don't want, you know, no harm to come. But it's like, that's how afraid they are. Is that they're like, they don't know what's going to happen. Compared to the kids where they're like, they don't care at this point. They're taking you on no matter what. They have no fear, nothing to back down. And that's how you saw with the group, the teenagers, how their characters evolved in this series.
One more thing before we get into kids is, we forgot to bring that up with family. Where was Spider Guy?
That's a good question.
Where was Spider Guy? He was featured predominantly in the flashbacks of Amy.
Yeah.
He was mentioned, and you know he was featured in the last couple episodes.
It feels like we're probably gonna get his character's gonna come back maybe in the second season. I think right now they showed how much of a connection he was a part of it a little bit, especially with Amy. So it's very interesting, you know, to see all of that. But I really hope, like I said, it's just. I really hope now transitions into the kids now. You know, it's just you see how their characters develop, how they were all separated. You know, and how they eventually evolved. It's like there are times when
what you're gonna say is it took their finding out that parents are evil for them to really
come together.
Come together.
I mean, they had those moments where, you know, they felt like they were falling apart, but like certain instances pretty much where it's like, okay, they had no other choice but to come together. They need to help. You know, they had each other's backs and stuff like that. And of course, you see each one of their characters, they're part of the group. What each one of them had a purpose in the group. Each one of them had something. Chase, pretty much, you know, it was like we find out he's smart and stuff like that. He does have the smarts, you know, but also he's I can kind of say he's like, besides Molly, the other muscle of the group, pretty much, in a way. You know, and then we have, you know, Alex, who's the smarts. He's like, in a way, he's the leader of the group, pretty much. He's trying to help them make the decisions. And even when he tries to tell them, is that there's a diplomacy within that group, pretty much, of like, whatever they agree to, it's like, all right, let's try to figure this out. You know, Molly, she's the young, innocent one. You know, she's the young, innocent one, even though there's times when you can tell throughout our reactions throughout these series, they're like, Molly made some stupid mistakes.
Well, she's a kid, though.
You know, but that's what makes up for it, is that she's the youngest of the group, so she doesn't really know what the heck she's doing and realizing. You know, so.
But she does come off, let's be honest, she does come off annoying at times.
There are times when she does, you know, and then you have Gert, who of course is just that, you know, she's a smart, she's an intelligent woman, but she also has, you know, the dinosaur with her, pretty much, that connection she has.
Lace.
With Lace. Now that we finally, the full-on name now, she gave the Raptors Lace, you know, and who else am I missing? Nico, pretty much. Nico, you know, the way her character evolved from, you know, it's like, you know, that's the one thing I liked about this, that they have moments for each one of the kids where they're like, oh, okay, we trust our parents again. but then it's like it reverts back to, oh wait, we don't. So it's like each one of them had that chance where like we trust our parents, but now we don't. You know, and Nico pretty much was about like that, where it's like, okay, she's starting to reconnect with her mom, she's being taught all this, but then things start happening, getting closer about what really happened to her sister. So I really like their character development for each one of the kids, pretty much, how it's like each had their moment for certain little things.
Yeah.
You know, but overall, I really can't wait to see what happens the second season.
Well, I didn't say much about the kids.
But no, continue. That's why I was waiting for you to chime in.
I was agreeing with most of you said. I just wanted you to finish.
That's what I said. Well, that's what I said. Just pick up right now. Pick up.
Okay. I thought for the most part, all the actors of the kids did great. I mean, they had a good adult cast. There's a lot of good talent there, but I think the kids, for the most part, did for the young actors, they did good for the most part. Yeah. I think easily my favorite is definitely Gert.
Yeah.
She definitely was the more out of the box out of all of them, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I think for the most part, they all have a reason for like still wanting to love their parents, but still have that strong reason as to why they're still against them. They're still against them, and they clearly showed that throughout the entire season.
Yeah, throughout the season. That's why I said it's a perfect example.
Like regardless of what they done, of the touching moments, they still had their parents. They still didn't trust them. They still, had their worries about them. Even to a point where by episode 8, they were still all for releasing the videos of what they were doing.
Exactly, and it's just it's like the moment they start getting close, something else comes up, and it's like, okay, it throws them off, or they believe it. And regardless of what happened to them, they still held it together. No matter what, pretty much. By the end of it, pretty much, they were still realizing, we need to, we're a group. We're technically we're our own family. MVP group definitely went to Alex. Regardless of him not having any special abilities or traits, he's definitely the smarts of the group. He definitely plays out the plans better than they usually get executed. Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I like about Alex, pretty much. Is like he'll toss the idea out, and even though they may disagree, that's where you get the diplomacy kick in. Where it's like, okay, no, we want to do this. And it's like, okay. And then that's when Alex is like, all right, let's just change up the plans and let's do this instead. Yeah. So what to expect from season 2? Well, we found out more about Spider Guy. Hopefully we get more information on him. Find out more about Spider Guy. Find out more about the being that lives underneath LA. Mm-hmm. Let's see, where are they going to go next? I mean, if they are going to just leave him in LA, what's going to happen to them? What's going to happen with Alex's relationship with his father's former gangbanger friend? Yeah. Who the mysterious text is that Jonah got? Remember, because it said mission accomplished. The mysterious text that Jonah got. So that means either it's somebody within the group, or that's secretly working for him, or it's somebody else on the outside. That's working for him. And what does Jonah really have planned for Stein? It seems less like it's just he wants Stein for his smarts and more for something else. Yeah. That's a kind of feeling I got in that final shot with Jonah and apparently his father. Yeah. You'll probably bring this up, but are we still going off the comics? Is season 2 gonna be new uncharted territory for the group? Are we still in the comics? Are we smack them in the middle? Are we near the end? Yeah, I believe if it feels like you're still sticking to the comics as close as they can. Yeah, I know. But not too close, pretty much. Where of course there are times when they, just like The Walking Dead, they got to make some changes to make it more reasonable and stuff like that within the series. Yeah. So to make it work. Yeah, so definitely let us know. But we are still looking forward to season 2. I believe they said 2018 for that. Yeah, they said next year it will be coming back. They dropped that 2018 this year. Oh wait, no, you mean 2019? You mean 2019? We'll probably begin that. It's either 2018, late 2018, or probably early 2019. But definitely can't wait to see this return back, and just to see what's to come with the characters and where they're going to. So many questions are open. I mean, we didn't do the reaction to the teaser for season 2 because it got confirmed. But it was just a confirmation teaser. It was just more of a confirmation teaser, so it wasn't something that it was necessary for us to watch. But we're really excited. After watching this, we're really excited, and we definitely can't wait to start watching season 2. When it does come back. Yeah. So overall, despite slow start,
this is a solid comic book adaptation.
Yeah.
Filled with a solid cast, a good supporting cast, and an overall good story that builds up to a very solid finale.
Oh yeah.
And really, because of that, we would still highly recommend it if you haven't checked it out.
Yeah, if you haven't checked it out, or well, even if you're watching at this point, pretty much, you know, if you know friends, definitely recommend it to them.
Yeah.
You know, to watch it, because this is definitely up there as a good solid Marvel series, pretty much, and definitely pretty much can't wait for season 2. So, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So, other than that, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button. If you want to talk some more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like just a little bit more than anybody else, because talking about comic book adaptations, hit the subscribe button down below. If you're also mobile, hit that bell icon.
Just let us know, again, what you guys thought of the season overall. You know, favorite episode, character, or just what you thought of the season, what you can't wait for this season. Just anything about the show. Just let us know in the comments below. They'll be awesome to hear. Definitely put down what you thought of our reactions overall this season, what you thought about it. And but most of all, thank you for watching the whole season. If you've been tagging along with us each episode, thank you for watching along with us. And yeah, just thank you. So
So, and on the next SRB TV, we're going to be taking a small break for
a little hiatus
for the next few weeks. But on the next episode, we will be tackling the season 2 premiere of Jessica Jones.
Yes, we'll be diving into that. And as always, of course, if you don't know, our usual routine.
With the Marvel shows.
Yeah, with the Marvel show, Marvel Netflix shows. We usually only watch the first episode, then we watch the rest of the season on our own time, and then we leave the finale usually about the following week. We try to keep it to keep it up, and then that's when we watch. Like I said, you guys watch our reaction to the finale episode of that episode. Yeah. So that's what our normal routine is pretty much, but. We're going to take a little break from SRBTV a little bit, which be a nice calm relief for a little bit, but we still have more content coming to you guys.
So until next time, I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And that was the final Runaways filled episode of SRBTV for quite a while.
See you
later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
Yeah, and if you want to see any more of our videos, check out the playlist links down below in the description.
And you can also check out our Twitter account pretty much down below at Super React Bros.